Hello, I'm Christina. Today I want to share some personal perspectives on the topic of air quality. Never in history have the air conditions received such highlight as in recent decades. According to the survey of 3,000 outdoor air quality databases conducted by the World Health Organization from 2008 to 2015, it is inferred that poor quality air are blowing for more than 6 million deaths a year, and calculations based on this data leads to the WHO conclusion that 92% of the world is breathing bad air. In brief, the world is now suffering from unprecedented deterioration of air conditions. Nowadays, there are three major problems in air quality: the emission of waste gases, the accumulation of greenhouse gases, and the depletion of ozone layer. There are several causes accounting for this phenomenon. To begin with, the most contributor must be industrialization and urbanization, which leads to the emission of some poisonous gases such as sulfur dioxide, carbon monoxide, nitrogen oxide, ozone, PM2.5, and so on. Secondly, the world population explosion also performs an indispensable part in it. To take napkins as an example, the demand of this product, whose raw materials are trees, will be increasing following this trend. In another word, more trees will be cut down. As a consequence, the amount of carbon dioxide that should have been absorbed by these trees will be remaining in the atmosphere. With the accumulation of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere, it can accelerate the process of global warming. Furthermore, since widespread application of refrigerators and air conditioners, the amount of CFC cryogens used in this equipment is increasing rapidly. Unfortunately, we found that this kind of substances will deplete the ozone layer, which may result in us, human beings, exposed directly under excessive radiation of ultraviolet rays. Fortunately, effective measures have been adopted worldwide, and the innovations of high-tech anti-pollution technologies also come into being. In the first place, FGD technology, standing for flue gas desulfurization, are commonly used to purify sulfur dioxide, mainly produced in industry, especially electricity plants. The principle of such devices is that it inserts the caustic sludge and water into a container, and when flue gas is entering, the calcium carbonate together with oxygen and water will react with sulfur dioxide, converting sulfur dioxide into a kind of deposit called calcium sulfate. The advantage of this technology is that the final product can be used to make plastics, making it an economical and eco-friendly process. However, one thing requires emphasizing is that the wastewater needs to be purified carefully before discharging. Another device is called electrostatic precipitator. This device works with a method of generating positive and negative ions in specific space under strong electric fields, allowing particles in the air to be absorbed on electrons and deposited on a filter plate. The advantage of this device is that it doesn't include any chemical reactions, which will not produce worthless and environmentally unfriendly byproducts. There's a disadvantage here. For other intense magnetic fields, the structure of dioxide molecules will be destroyed, generating single oxygen atoms and finally forming to ozone, which is a kind of harmful and malodorous substance. Nowadays, scientists are still exploring new approaches to improving the air quality. For instance, the nanometer photocatalytic technology is still under intensive research. The main function is that it can decompose those poisonous gases such as formaldehyde and benzene directly into non-hazardous and non-odorant gases without any toxic byproducts, making it a high-efficient process. Though there might be a glorious future lying before such a technology, problems are still remained. For one thing, the preparation of the special catalysts require extreme, strict temperature conditions, which can be a major obstacle for its being extended to larger-scale applications. For another, the stability of the nanometer catalysts is rather insufficient compared with conventional ones. In conclusion, it is an irrefutable fact that the air quality is still deteriorating at alarming paces in recent years. Since a variety of air pollution mechanisms are still unclear and the relevant technology remains imperfection, there's still a long way for us to go. That's all for my speech. Thank you for listening.